I'm feeling a little festive today and making a wonderful vegan dish, Vegan Étouffée, which is a dish that's served around Mardi Gras and it's popular in New Orleans. That's where it originated. But I'm going to make a vegan version today. I'm just heating up some pans and it's just a lot of fun to make, and it's a little spicy but not too spicy. You can always add more heat if you like. But it's such a delicious dish and I know that you'll enjoy it. So I've got some pans heating up now. I'm going to start with a roux, and that's a 1-to-1 butter and flour, 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. We're going to get that going. And to the pan. So this will make our roux, and this is the foundation of lots of dishes, but very French. Everything's very French here. It just gives the base for a nice rich sauce. See how that comes together, just a paste. Okay. And I'm going to add our garlic. So, okay, so we have our sausages. This is the sage, their sage version. But they're really good. Field Roast makes a lot of good products. So I'm gonna let these brown in a separate pan. I know when I first became vegan or was kind of getting into it, I didn't really know what to do. I just kind of made a lot of rice bowls and just put things I liked in it, which is still good, and I still do that today. But then I just thought it would be fun to just try different vegan versions of things, which I couldn't find, and I ended up just making my own. So instead of it seeming like, oh, there's, I have to give up certain foods that I will miss, it was so much more abundant than that, and it really became a lot of fun. And being a creative person, I really ran with that and have just enjoyed it ever since. So, and even meat eaters love this dish, so I'm sure you will enjoy it. Traditionally, it's made with crawfish or sausage or something like that, but again, just substituting vegan items in there, it really is just as delicious, if not better. To that, we're going to add 2 cups of veggie broth. And again, I use Better Than Bouillon broth. That's my go-to. I love that one. Then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. This adds to the richness of the sauce. I'm going to use fresh tomatoes sometimes too, but tomato paste is really adds a little sweetness and a rich flavor. It's great to add into sauces. It's all these layers that really make the sauce come together. And it's starting to thicken a bit. When you have the foundation of the roux, that also helps the sauce thicken. And it just becomes this really beautiful, aromatic, rich sauce. I'm gonna add one of my favorite things, Old Bay seasoning. It has a little kick to it, not too much. Just a little bit of that. And here's where you could also add a little hot sauce if you like, maybe a tablespoon or something. And you just want to let this simmer and thicken up a bit. Add a little bit more salt. Rich that is. Lots of flavor. And that's basically it. You have all your components. You have your rice ready, depending on what kind of rice. This time I used arborio rice because I had that, just white arborio rice. And your sausages separately. And once the sauce is done, which it looks like it's just about, then we'll add our sausages to that. And étouffée actually, the term is meaning smothered in sauce. So you're basically smothering your veggie protein in the sauce. And look at that, yeah, we've got great sausages here. So that's it. I'm gonna turn the heat off. And I'm gonna add the sausages to the sauce. Whoops, splash there a bit. And just let that simmer for a little bit longer. So I'm gonna put a little rice on my plate first. So we have our rice. I'll just take some of the sauce, the sausages, just pour that sauce right over there. And then sprinkle with some finely chopped green onions. And let's have a taste. Definitely another comfort food, and enjoying Mardi Gras. I've got my beads ready, I've got my food ready. Time to have a little celebration